Hello everyone. Did you know that throughout history, countless mirages have been recorded in many places around the world? This is also a special kind of wonder. So what is a mirage? Let's explore in the video right after this. Terrifying sea of fire. One day during the old Soviet Union, some physicists entered a primeval forest to conduct a survey. When they reached a small hill, they decided to climb to the top of a nearly barren hill to rest. But as soon as they reached the top, they saw an unbelievable sight. A vast flat land stretching to the horizon from the north had turned into a boiling sea of fire with towering flames reaching high. The most frightening thing was that this sea of fire was approaching them at an extremely fast speed. These scientists were horrified by the scene at that moment. Could it be that they had inadvertently approached the gates of hell? They panicked and hurriedly ran away. They ran desperately until they felt safer, but with their relentless spirit of exploration, they decided to investigate once more. So, they chose 3 people to cautiously return to the top of the hill they had just been on. However, there was no sea of fire there anymore. At the foot of the hill, a small tranquil lake was covered with a thin layer of shimmering mist, continuously sparkling, and in the distance was an endless primeval forest. In fact, this is what people often refer to as a mirage. In real life, such phenomena have also appeared in many places. Floating ship in the sky. Not long ago, in early March 2021, David Morris recounted a strange event he witnessed firsthand. On March 4th, around 11 a.m., he looked out from a village in Cornwall, southwest England, and discovered a gigantic ship on the sea in the distance. However, the cargo ship was not on the surface of the sea, but was hanging suspended in the air. How bizarre! Morris was stunned by the surreal scene before him. He wondered, is this an illusion? Many people might be very curious about what this mirage actually is. How is it formed? Is it real, or is it an illusion? Some believe that a mirage is a type of optical phenomenon, an illusion created by the refraction of light, as the density of cold air is greater than that of warm air, leading to a higher refractive index. Is it really true? Sounding illusions. First, let's consider the understanding of ancient Chinese people regarding illusions. The ancients referred to illusions as shanqi. Illusions at sea were also called haishir, meaning an illusory city on the sea. The scene of such movement is already quite miraculous, but have you heard of illusions that also have sound? The book Ming Shi by Tan from the Northern Song dynasty recorded many mysterious phenomena, including illusions. The book states that Ouyang Xiu, a high official of the Northern Song dynasty, once traveled to Hebei and stayed overnight at an inn in the county of Chaotang. He reported that in the middle of the night, he heard the sounds of ghosts and deities in the air, as well as the sounds of carriages, people, and animals. Each sound he could hear very clearly. After hearing this, he went to ask the elders in Chaotang County and was told, 20 years ago, a similar scene also appeared, even during the day, and everyone could clearly see people and objects. The local people called it haishir. From this account, he believed that illusions not only have a static state but also dynamic scenes and can produce sound. So, according to the initial hypothesis that illusions are simply an optical phenomenon, how can one explain the existence of sound? Time-traveling illusions. Moreover, there is a type of illusion that cannot be explained by the theory of optical phenomena. This is the illusion that appeared in Thuaduk, Hebei province in June 2015, seemingly traveling through time from ancient times to the present. What appeared inside was not modern bustling streets filled with vehicles, but the emergence of ancient Chinese palaces and towers, some of which even resembled mythical scenes from Nam Thien Mon. If the illusion is truly due to refracted light, then how could the light refract ancient architecture into the modern era? Coincidentally, a time-traveling illusion also appeared over the Aegean Sea in Greece in 1954. At that time, 2,400 witnesses reported seeing the silhouettes of ancient warriors, resembling Viking pirates, dressed in ancient attire and seemingly engaged in battle. Meanwhile, The Vikings lived from the 8th to the 11th century, far removed from 1954. Once again, the question arises, where did the scene of these Vikings come from? Furthermore, on June 14th and June 17th, 1988, an illusion appeared over Panlai that lasted for the longest time, extending for 6 hours. Many tourists who witnessed this were incredibly surprised. Many said they saw the beautiful scenery of a bustling city, with celestial beings and heavenly horses patrolling back and forth. There are also people who say that in the illusion, many individuals appear in ancient costumes. Could this be a place where a period film is being shot, and the scene was accidentally refracted into it? However, it is difficult for countries and regions at different times to film and cause scenes to refract into the sky like that. Moreover, so far, most of the scenes appearing in the illusion cannot be found in corresponding original scenes in reality. Often, an illusion lasts for dozens of minutes to several hours. A few last for several days, and even some last from 1 to several years. For example, the Chronicles of Changfu County from the Kangxi era records. In the 8th year of the Jiajing reign, there were 3 islands and 3 peaks side by side. And then one day they suddenly disappeared from the sea, and the 3 peaks suddenly merged into one suspended in the air. People saw it from a distance and discovered the castle transforming in the illusion. That illusion lasted for 3 days. This once again poses a difficult question for the theory of atmospheric refraction, as it cannot explain why an illusion can last for such a long time. Therefore, for the atmosphere to refract the scenery is extremely difficult, requiring conditions in all aspects, such as the atmospheric density needing to remain unchanged for several days, which is completely impossible. Hypothesis of the flat universe. Therefore, experts and scholars from the University of Birmingham in the United Kingdom have conducted a series of studies and analyses on illusions. They propose a hypothesis that illusions may be the manifestation of a flat universe, meaning there is a universe coexisting in another space, caused by intertwined space-time, leading to chaos. The flat universe theory refers to the existence of multiple space-time dimensions in the universe. Each space-time dimension is flat and operates according to its own laws. Generally, there are no points of intersection between the space-time dimensions, only variations in the speed of time, with some occurring before and others after. However, in special circumstances, points of intersection in space-time may appear, resulting in chaotic space-time phenomena. In other words, illusions are a true representation of another space, under the movement of matter, in suitable conditions, reflected in our space. Although this is still just a hypothesis and cannot be concluded definitively, it is currently the only way to explain the phenomenon of illusions accompanied by sound, transcending space-time, and potentially lasting several days. So, has anyone among you experienced such an illusion with sound? And how have you found answers for yourself regarding that phenomenon? Please leave your opinions in the comments below.